Alex is now leading the overall standings with 141 points, ahead of Adley in second with 132 and Marchi Lee in third with 121.
总积分榜第一名熊龙先生141分，第二名方俊宇先生132分，第三名李英健先生121分。
Alex, good start. Did you have to struggle, or was it more comfortable to control the pace from the beginning, from the top?
Oh no.
问一下熊龙先生，一开始的发车表现得非常优异，是不是从最开始速率掌握的就不错
？No, thank God, yeah, got a good start instead of yesterday. It was a very controlled race for me. You know, I knew if I just was really consistent and I drove as quick as I could, but within the car, I should be able to maintain the gap. The key was not to make mistakes, and so I was able to be nice and strong and consistent. And that was. I'm glad I had a boring race. Well, not boring. It was still very exciting inside the cockpit. It was all over in the cockpit, but it wasn't as frantic.
今天的发车的确是做得非常好，尤其是和昨天相比。我今天比赛的一个关键词就是要掌控整个比赛的速度，保持表现的一致性和稳定性，同时呢，保持我和后排车辆之间的一个距离。同时非常关键的就是不要犯错。那么我很高兴今天可以再次赢得比赛。虽然说今天发挥的比较稳，但呢，不能说是一个无聊的比赛，我还是很高兴可以赢得比赛。
Alex, being honest, when you came into this race weekend, did you feel pressure for the first LMS Cup stop in your home country, and how do you feel now after it worked out quite well?
其实最开始来到主场作战的时候，你是不是反而倍感压力啊
？Very relieved. The last race in Korea was a bit of a disaster for me, so I was putting myself under a lot of pressure to do well this weekend. And I'm very fortunate, got a lot of friends who came out and supported me and everything, so it really made a difference on the other.
上一站在海姆的表现呢，实在是并不能算是好，因此呢，我给自己很大的压力，尤其是在这一周。很幸运有很多的朋友来支持我，感谢你们。
Frankie, a very good and consistent race. We should also mention that you had the fastest lap with 2:10.001. So congratulations for this. At one point, it even looked like that you closed the gap to Alex a little bit. You came close.
我们先恭喜一下这个陈克夫先生。其实今天比赛最开始的时候也是非常的好，而且整个比赛的步调非常的稳当。您呢是取得了这场比赛的最快圈速是2分10秒001。那么同时呢，你跟这个熊龙的距离本来是可以缩得非常短的。
That's right. I was very lucky that got a very good start and was able to squeeze to P2 behind Alex. And Alex was, as he mentioned, he was very much in control of the whole race. And in the middle of the race, I was able to get a little bit closer to him. But up until I had a big moment, almost spun the car, so I lost 1 second that lap. So, you know, with the competition being that close, so if you lose 1 second in 1 lap, almost, so I lost most of the opportunity to be even more closer to Alex. But to be honest, I think Alex is a best performing driver through this weekend, and he is well deserved for these 2 wins.
的确，我今天非常幸运，有一个非常棒的发车，更很快呢就仅次于熊龙之后排在第2位。就像熊龙先生所说的，今天的比赛当中呢，他完全是在控制比赛的这个速度和节奏。在中段的时候，我其实离 Alex 的这个距离越来越近，但是呢，有一圈我差点打滑了，因此呢就丧失了1秒的速度。而我们的整个比赛是非常的激烈的，在1圈呢丧失1秒，很有可能就失去了你追击的这个机会。那我要说，在这周呢 ，Alex 熊龙他是表现最优异的选手，所以呢，他2连冠实在是实至名归。
Thank you. And Lee stayed together for the whole race, but there was no position change. Still, I guess also a good race from you. Are you satisfied with today?
问一下方俊宇先生，现在呢依然是在我们的前3位的这个位置上，虽然你的这个排名呢多多少少有一些变化，那您对今天的表现满意吗
？Fairly pleased, satisfied, I would say. But this weekend I knew Alex was going to be
point was being on home ground, so it was all about damage reduction for the championship this week. I tried to scrape up as many points. Yesterday was a bit of an error, starting from the outside, so try not to make the same mistake today, but it's still a bit cautious on the brakes. And Frankie got me to turn 2, and it just stayed that way the whole race. We were all pushing to the limit, and yeah, it was the same pace throughout the race.
我要说，对今天的这个表现呢，还算是比较高兴，比较满意。昨天呢，其实我们要尝试的一个策略，就是要保住我在积分榜上的第1位这个位置，因为毕竟总积分第1位是非常重要的。昨天呢，我也是从外围进行了一些尝试，今天也想这样做。总的而言呢，我是尝试把一切都做到最好，但不管怎么样，今天是一个非常稳的比赛。
Thanks. Alex Au, back-to-back win. Very good weekend for you. You're also the clear leader of the Amateur Championship. Nevertheless, you had to fight for it in Sepang. Seemed like Aaron Kwok was a challenging competitor this time.
恭喜欧国强先生！这次比赛当中呢，您进一步的继续了自己的连胜的这个战绩。毫无疑问，您现在已经将这个业余组的总冠军的头衔装在了自己的口袋里面。但是在我们的雪邦赛道上，好像您和龚成先生还是进行了一些非常激烈的角逐，跟我们说一下。
I think I won actually the championship. But anyway, I calculated the points last night to make sure how many points I needed. So I would have won it even coming back second. So I was actually just hanging back behind Aaron Kwok, waiting really. But then the car behind me spun out, so I had no pressure from behind. So I pushed a little bit again, and Aaron made a few mistakes, and I took the chance. So had a bit of fun instead of just boringly riding the points back home.
其实我要说，现在呢，对于总积分榜上业余组的第1名，我已经是非常有把握了。因为昨天晚呢，我自己还算了一下，我大概还需要多少分？其实今天的这个比赛呢，我在最开始的时候发现我一直是在这个工程后面找机会，然后呢，工程的车呢从后面来看呢是有一点打滑，因此呢我就抓住了这个机会，超越了，也利用了工程先生的一些错误来超越了他。所以今天这个比赛呢，它并不是一个非常无聊的比赛，因为我在过程当中享受了一些乐趣。
So then I guess after final confirmation from the race director of today's results, we have another reason to celebrate.
那今天从我们的这个裁判那里得到分数之后，你估计更加的放心了，恭喜。
Do we have questions from the media?
媒体。